King Charles made disappointed admission after Prince Harry's birth that floored Diana. King Charles was reportedly disappointed at Prince Harry's arrival for one particular reason, according to claims made by Princess Diana in her tape recordings. Charles and Diana's youngest child Harry was born in London on September 15, 1984, 2 years and 3 months after his older brother Prince William. In tapes recorded by Diana, which were turned into an official biography by Andrew Morton in 1992, she said that her husband's words had caused real upset in the Spencer family. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any news about the British monarchy. She said, at Harry's christening, Charles went up to Mummy, Queen Elizabeth, and said, "We are so disappointed, we wanted a girl," and Mummy snapped his head off and said, "You should realize you are lucky to have a child that's normal." Diana added that this exchange impacted the king's relationship with his mother negatively, explaining, "Ever since that day, the shutters have come down. That's what he does when he gets somebody answering back at him." Mr. Morton revealed how taken aback he was by the contents of the tapes, saying, "I felt I'd been transported into a parallel universe." The princess was talking about her unhappiness, her sense of betrayal, her suicide attempts, and 2 things I'd never previously heard of, an eating disorder called bulimia nervosa and a woman called Camilla. Diana and Charles eventually separated in 1992, the same year the biography was published, with their divorce officially being finalized in 1996. In his memoir Spare, published in 2023, the Duke of Sussex took aim at his father's parenting style, particularly after the death of Diana in 1997. He recalled that being a single parent was something Charles was never made for, admitting he tried, but had ultimately always given an air of being not quite ready for parenthood, the responsibilities, the patience, the time. He claimed that even King Charles would have admitted as much. However, royal expert Ingrid Seward later defended the king and his parenting skills, as she told OK! Magazine, "He's really got it in for his father's parenting." What Harry fails to remember is that Charles had an appointment in his diary every 20 minutes, like the Queen did. He scheduled time with his children and he took them to things like the polo and skiing, and he did gardening and taught them all about plants. He did that kind of fathering. Ms. Seward believes the feud between Harry and the rest of the royals would have been upsetting for his mother, adding, "Diana used to say, 'Harry's the naughty one just like me,' but Diana was far more sensitive to people's feelings than Harry is. She wouldn't have been so outspoken because she wouldn't want to hurt William. I imagine that Diana would be very unhappy with the way Harry has spoken about his brother. And also I think that Diana felt it was her exclusive right to attack her husband, but certainly not her children's right to attack their father." Prince Harry was brutally savaged by a royal photographer who called him out on his appalling behavior towards the royal family. The Duke of Sussex has been estranged from his family ever since he quit his royal duties and moved across the pond with wife Meghan Markle. The royal couple have made a series of claims against the royals by giving interviews, starring in their Netflix docuseries, Harry and Meghan, and through the Duke's memoir, Spare. Now the Sun's royal photographer Arthur Edwards claimed that the monarch was very upset with his son's decision to publish a book about his life within the firm. And he added that the king may not easily forgive Harry for his actions, calling the Duke's behavior appalling. He told the outlet, "I remember working with Harry, he was fantastic, he was just amazing, and he was, especially with children, he was absolutely brilliant. And I traveled the world with him, and I did really enjoy working with him, but now, I really don't care if I have to see him again. Because the way he has behaved towards the king, our queen, and his brother and his sister-in-law is appalling. And I just feel it's about time he realized that." The royal photographer criticized the prince for the things he said about Queen Camilla, and the Prince and Princess of Wales.